In this video, we're pulling up anchor to escape the crowds of Koh Lan, and we head north to a much less touristy Koh Si Chang. I get pretty sick, so I leave you with Chloe to take you on a tour on the island and the beautiful temple on the top. We are sailing this beautiful brand new Island Spirit 410. There's a special sailing Doodles price on it, $531,000. Check the link in the description for more details.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case.
We had a calm night on anchor, but by 9 a.m. the bay was already getting busy with jet skis and tour boats.
Sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sin.
All right, it got calm after about 5-6 p.m. as soon as the sun set, but the tour boats and the jet skis are in full force now, so we're gonna get moving here in a minute. I'm letting my drone charge for a minute. Pretty bad night for me though. I a stomach bug or something, so didn't sleep well at all. Still not feeling great, but definitely better than last night. How you doing?
Having a snack.
So the plan for the day is we're going to go up to Koh Si Chang. It's much more calm over there, less traffic, and yeah, we're going to give it another 10 minutes, let my drone battery charge, and then we'll get moving. I'm going to go to the bathroom again. And it's so nice, the batteries only got down to like 83% last night, and they're already charging back up to 85, so just the solar alone on this boat keep the boat topped off on power. But not a whole lot of wind out here. Got 6 knots of breeze, so we'll see what happens. We'll go ahead and pull up the anchor and 7 knots, but it's going to be out of the direction we're going, so well, I don't know if we'll be able to sail or not, but we'll give it a shot.
Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely, trying to get away from me all.
We were getting out of there just in time.
All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay on. I ain't picking no flowers for the seas that I'm sown.
So this boat has twin 57 horsepower Yanmars, which is a lot for a 41-foot boat. Most manufacturers might only put 35s or 40s on there. So at 2,000 RPM, this boat does 7.5 knots on the motor, which is quite nice. You know, if you want to be a little more fuel, you could be real fuel economical, bring it back to like 1,800, 1,700 RPM and still be doing 6.5 knots and, you know, barely sipping fuel. Koh Si Chang is a much more industrial island. They do a lot of loading of their bulk carrier ships there.
Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be.
Well, I'm still not feeling great, but maybe better than I was this morning. So we're gonna go ashore, get some lunch, take the dogs for a walk, and then I'm gonna come back and chill for a little bit, just lay down. Still not. I'm at like 70% right now.
Someone told me living this life would be lonely, trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news.
Alright, I got a stern anchor holding the dinghy off, and we'll head ashore. I feel like crap. Walking around in the midday heat probably wasn't helping my stomach issues.
I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold.
We passed through a small aquarium to the other side where there was a pretty nice restaurant.
But the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely, trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing.
Alright, so Bobby's not feeling good today, so he's gonna go have a nap on the boat, and we'll meet up again later. But in the meantime, Yeah, he's feeling pretty bad. It kind of sucks because I'm sure some AC would feel real good, but there isn't any on the boat right now. But if you want to go over to my Instagram, I will show you around the island. What's the island called?
Koh Si Chang.
Koh Si Chang.
Chloe took a tour of the island, and in the late afternoon, as things started to cool off, I headed to the town pier to pick her up, but we were going to do some shopping for dinner first. We actually just headed to the 7-Eleven for shopping. In Thailand, at 7-Eleven, you get some pretty good full meals.
Alright, I'm not up for having dinner, but we went to 7-Eleven, got dinner. Plus we have a lot of leftovers. So we're going to go back to the boat and do a movie night.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I don't feel as bad as I did earlier, but I still don't feel like eating.
You nauseous?
The next day, I decided to try again, but I really wasn't feeling much better.
There you go.
This time we headed back to the town pier. The locals on the dock were pretty good about guiding us to where they wanted us to leave the dinghy.
Yeah, the one boat's old and trash. The other one, no, that he's taking it off. He's going to paint the bottom while it's out of the water. That's why they have two little fin keels on the side, so that when it's sitting on the ground, it doesn't roll over.
Look at this cool little guy. Hi! The boys want to be friends. Bye! So we're going to get to explore Koh Si Chang today. It's great because he's feeling quite a bit better. We just ordered lunch. It's great because we found a shady spot with a nice breeze.
Alright, so I'm only about 90% today. That's 10% makes a big difference when it's hot like this.
Yeah.
I was struggling just getting here to do whatever. So I'm going to go back to the boat and chill, and then Miss Chloe's going to take you to see the sights.
You guys have been saying you want to hear a little bit more from me, so today's the perfect day to do it. Bobby said he feels at 90%. However, in the heat and humidity, he was just not feeling great, right? That makes sense. Give the guy a break. So he went back to the boat to nap with the dogs, and I'm sure he's just hanging out, relaxing. Here you gotta pay attention quite a bit because there's a lot of motorbikes and tuk-tuks and things that look like a golf cart, but they've modified it. They will, if they see you walking, they're going to make sure they watch out for you. But it's kind of going around corners and things that you have to be more careful. You're like, ooh, But I'm walking up to a clothing shop right now to get a shawl because I visited the shrine on the mountain yesterday. But I thought Bobby would be feeling quite a bit better today, and he still wasn't able to film. So I've got the long skirt because you have to have your knees and your shoulders covered, but I don't have my shoulders covered right now. So we are going to go get something for my shoulders, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we managed to acquire a shawl. I think I'll need to adjust it a little bit before we go up into the shrine. So this is one of the coolest things here, is these contraptions. I don't know why they don't have these in Pattaya. They should have those in Pattaya. I mean, you see the night markets. I guess there's enough people walking around that there's typically not flies crawling all over the food as much as they might be here because people stop by less frequently. guys, I am now walking up to the shrine here. Maybe I can get a ride with this guy. Let's see. All right, guys, I couldn't find a sash that was quite big enough. So yes, I got a Nirvana shirt. Isn't that perfect though? It's kind of perfect. I love Nirvana. We're going to go up here. I'm going to give you the tour. All right, guys, as far as I can find online, and I might be butchering this, but it is the Chao Pho Khao Yai Shrine. Absolutely beautiful. They've got these beautiful boutiques nearby. They mostly just sell incense. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to take you up in here with me. You can see the beautiful staircase here. The architecture is absolutely incredible. And the view. Oh my gosh, nothing compares. All right, are you ready? Let's go. This place is absolutely gorgeous. Like, mind-blowing.
It did look like a pretty beautiful hilltop temple. I'm bummed I missed it, but I'm glad Chloe gets to take you on a tour. It is a great view of the island from the top. Chloe got out some of her change to make offerings. The temple was partially built into a cave. There were a lot of places where you could make offering, light incense, and candles.
Can be a bit aggressive, so let's stand our ground. Hello? Hello, babies. Are you gonna be nice to me? You weren't nice to Bobby in his video, so let's see. Hi, guys. Hello. Oh my goodness, see them? They're like, no, you're videoing us. How dare you? So we're gonna leave them alone for now because I have no idea what they're capable of. We've got a couple of adorable temple kitties here. Let's see if they're down for pets. Oh, this one wants to fight me, okay. That one said no. So he must be the chill one. Then what's pets? This one wants to play. Hello, are you just a baby? Is that why? Yeah, that's okay. So some people have made pretty ignorant comments and or asked if they eat cats and dogs here. No.
That evening, we regrouped to head in for dinner. We took the dinghy in to the old busted pier for the short walk to dinner. It really is sad how much trash and plastic gets washed up on the beaches here that aren't maintained by resorts. It was a pretty good spot for dinner. I'd highly recommend checking out Koh Si Chang if you get the chance. Thank you so much for watching. Please do me a favor and make sure you're subscribed.